Greetings and salutation, peoples. Hopefully I got my sound issue worked out. I will preview this cast before posting it just to make sure that I do not waste your time trying to listen to something where you can't hear me talk over the game noises. But hopefully I got my tools worked out. I have a map for you called Cauldron Small. Let's be honest, this is the most hideous map in existence. The turquoise color makes my eyeballs hurt. But it is a great little map, set up very well, good reclaim all over the place in the form of trees and a few rocks. Starting location has just enough mechs to please the techers in the crowd. But overall, this map is very spread out and promotes a lot of good gameplay. So I have no problem playing this map. I just wish the map maker had chosen a slightly less awkward shade of puke green. But anyway, the northern team is Yorick, Lexicon, Hard Noob, and the Saddest Panda. I only know a couple of these people. Some of them are new to me. Southern team is Briang, Allosaurus, Fretters, and Total Tuna. Looks like a pretty good spread of the factions for both teams. Sarah, Cybe, UEF, and Aeon Sarah, all four for the top. Alrighty, I'm going to bump up the speed here, and we will see where the game takes us, hopefully to good places. This is an average Joe's map, so it would not surprise me at all if there were some turtling that were to happen. Hopefully it will not get slow-paced. We'll just have to watch, see how the players expand. It is mostly engineers on the board so far. A lot of reclaim going on, especially for the southern team in these bases in the back. Some early Mantis headed down the right side. Cybern with their speedy units and excellent run-by capability, trying to get down here, but Total Tuna has also gone Cybern, so not really an advantage there to be had. Teching. Keep those mechs attacking. Got a little confrontation on the right side here. There is a small choke. This is on top of a hill here. Excellent place for a TML, if I do say so myself. The terrain is quite interesting on this map. Not all of it is flat. And there are some good little spots for some micro. Total Tuna has decided that his ACU is better spent sitting in the corner while his Mantis fight his battles for him. Lexicon being the good teammate and sending in a few tanks to help. But reconsidering, seeing that Yorick is perfectly A-OK. Got a bomber out for Allosaurus. We've got a lot of dinosaurs in FAF. At least 3 Raptor Jesus. Now we have an Allosaurus. Some more bombers out for the north side. 4 total. Gonna come in and I guess they were going to try to land a hit on these units, but a little bit of bungled micro there. Gonna fail at that. large Mantis push for Total Tuna, but he may be in trouble here. He needs to get some tanks to himself. He is going to dip below 3K, below 1500, and pick up that veterancy just in time to not die. That was an impressive little run right there. That was a whole lot of Mantis. Mantis, a very, very dangerous unit when they're around your ACU like that. They move so quickly they can just swarm over you before you even know what's happening. It has happened to me many a time. Allosaurus coming to the rescue, killing off those T1 bombers, and right now just T1 units all over the map. So many tanks. There are so many inlets and just different paths in this little maze of hills in here that really point defense. You can build one or two strategic ones in the gaps, but you need the units to be able to move. You've got to be mobile to help your teammates if they need you. Fredders has taken the tech route. He has a mobile shield and some mongooses. Mongoose? And a pillar or 3. Lexicon has also gone tier 2. Right now we just have 2 Mantis hordes staring at each other across the gap. Not sure whether they really want to take that step. Although there are some rhinos in the back there. Yorick deciding that T1 is not enough. Higher numbers are always better, and therefore you need T2. Teching should be easier on this map since you do have choke points. Even if you lose one, you will be able to fall back and hold the next. Hard Noob getting pretty brave here, extending his comm. We have a double ACU push. Allosaurus is stuck on the other side of this rock with an ACU upgrade. Total Tuna shifting some units over. But he can't get too far because Yorick is waiting right here at the gap. If these units leave, he is moving in and taking over. Right now, the northern team has just over halfway, control just over half the map. They do control the disputed nexus in the center. Although Hard Noob needs to do a better job of planning those. Total Tuna in trouble again. There is no way he's making it out of this one. Boom. Total Tuna just completely overwhelmed by Yorick. Such a tremendous amount of spam. Saddest Panda saying sushi's on the menu tonight. That is the truth. Fredders is going to have to work very hard now. He's throwing away a lot of mass in these T1 bombers. Allosaurus is doing a pretty good job of holding air control. He does have tier 2 air and has thrown up a couple Nothas and a T2 gunship or 2. But right now, they really need to worry about these units in the back here. They are going to be losing some mechs and some more important things if they don't watch it. Fredders is apparently oblivious to what is happening. He has sent a single mongoose to deal with all these units. Oh! The Nosses have done the job. Beautiful air snipe right there. T2 fighter bomber snipe takes out Hard Noob. That will even things up a little bit, but we do have T3 on the field from Yorick. Those loyalists are incredibly fast. If Fretters doesn't watch out, they're going to come completely around him again and wipe all this out. Fretters trying to deny this expansion from Yorick. There's just one disadvantage to losing a side. If you lose a center, you have 2 people to work on holding the gap. But when you lose a side, right now you've got a 1K player trying to handle 2 bases and this established spam from Yorick. That is just an enormous amount of build power there. Dropping bricks and has T2 support packs up. Lexicon getting T1 bombers up to deal with this little run by. Briang is overextending though. That is not a good thing to do. He does have plenty of HP on his comm. He has a couple of upgrades on that. Looks like tier 2. And I'm going to slow down and take a look at these upgrades that everybody has right now. Let's see. Briang. Has gun and nano. Lexicon's still trying to deal with these Ilshivas. Fantastic unit to use, nasty unit to deal with. He is sitting on tier 2 only. Saddest Panda. He definitely is a sad panda right now. He has lost his base to Ilshivas. That is never a good way to end your day. Let's see what he's got. He has only tier 2, was not able to get anything else before he lost all of his economy. And where, oh where, there he is, right there. T2 bomber snipe, incoming. Doesn't matter what upgrades you have on your comm if you're dying. And kaboom. Second round, excellent work over here by Briang. That nano upgrade is brutal on a commander. All that extra health. And then he has 16 regen, but now he is going to be in a little bit of trouble. He has a lot of tier 2 gunships on him. This match is just going back and forth and back and forth. One dies and then another. Right now it's down to Saddest Panda and Lexicon. It looks like they are going to knock Briang out. Maybe Air is trying, but it is too late. Not enough. Got an inner. He actually has T3 Air up. Allosaurus has moved to T3, but he was just not able to knock down all those gunships and the T1 bombers before they eliminate Briang. So now it is 2v2, both the centers versus each other. Although the north side is looking decidedly unhealthy. They have had the brunt end of the deal, even though they have 2 ACUs. Having that many Ilshivas take a stroll through your base is effectively eliminating one player. Lexicon has his work cut out for him. He's trying to get around this side, trying to do a little damage, but I think that is going to be stopped cold by this group. And then he has more problems to think about as this is descending upon him. Got pillars and a couple of mongoose. Definitely plenty of firepower. He is going to swap up to T2 gunships, but there are actually not any flak in there. I don't think he's going to be able to get out enough to make a difference, but down to his last few Ilshivas, but this strat bomber is oh, taking out his own Ilshivas. Not a good move with the strat bomber. Seraphim Strat Bombers have an impressive amount of area of effect on them, and if you're not careful, you will do exactly what he just did. Kill all of your own units while you're trying to Strat Bomb the enemy units. You have 3 Strat Bombers out now, 4 Strat Bombers, and a lot of Tier 2 gunships. I think that this is game here. The northern team has nowhere else to run, and the T3 Air is proceeding to demolish their ACUs. That was a well-played game by both teams. Both of them did a pretty decent job of covering for players that had died. It's always funny to see that many units on a choke point map. It's like a wave of different colors meeting together. And there goes the second ACU. Well played, both teams. Alrighty guys, that's it for that game. I hope I got all the settings straight. I will know in just a second and post if I have. Once again, leave any comments, critiques, and especially replay suggestions. If you have a good game with no desync in the replay that you want casted, leave it in the comments, and I will do my absolute best to get around to it. Thanks so much, guys, and thanks for watching.